Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Well, since the Brexit referendum, there's been a worrying rise in hate crime, from vandalism to racist and xenophobic abuse. Today, the Home Secretary promised to stamp it out with a range of new measures, including a review into the way the police respond. Figures obtained by this programme suggest that while hate crime figures are soaring, the number of cases which actually get resolved is falling. Our senior Home Affairs correspondent Simon Israel now reports, and just to warn you, his piece does contain some racially offensive language.
Shafaqul Islam has run his Indian restaurant in Newcastle for 15 years. It's been trouble-free until the Brexit vote. Then came the abuse, through the letterbox and on the phone.
One morning I came and seen a letter on the floor, opened it up, and straight away there was something written on my menu inside, which really disgusts me.
Scrawled across the menus were "Muslims are filth" and "Muhammad is a pedo." Then there were the anonymous phone calls to his staff, telling them to get out of the country.
Most of the time they wouldn't say anything, and sometimes it would be racist remarks. What did they ever do to anyone? What did anyone ever do to anyone to receive, any racist remarks or threats?
Apply that thousands of times over in the recent huge spike in hate crimes. UK police have recorded nearly 6,500 incidents in a 4-week period spanning the day of the Brexit vote. That's an average of 222 a day, and that's 25% up on the previous year. Broken down, 4 out of 5 were racist in nature, with both anti-Islamic hate crime and anti-Semitic hate crime up 28% on 2015. This incident took place on the trams in Manchester last month. It's still under police investigation. It's one of 83 hate crimes recorded by the force in June, almost 3 a day, which involved phrases like "leave my country" or "go back home." That worrying rise has in part prompted the new Home Secretary to launch an action plan. Schools will have to record every incident. There'll be more money to protect mosques, synagogues and churches.
I was hearing downstairs about victims who found that once they've been a victim of a hate crime, they won't go out, they're frightened into staying at home and not being able to live their lives, get jobs. Hate crime is a really nasty sort of crime, and our sentencing needs to reflect that.
The plan also includes a review of the police response across the country, triggered in part by concerns over the fall not in reported hate crimes, but outcomes. Data obtained under FOI from nearly all forces in England and Wales shows that in 2014-15 there were over 50,000 recorded hate crimes, with 35% resulting in some form of resolution. But in the last year, numbers have risen to more than 60,000, with only 27% being acted on. Some blame police cuts for the decline, and so a lack of response. Others put it down to a lack of training. It's a complex picture. Many victims retreat after reporting the abuse. But the one thing everyone is united on is that hate crime in this country is underreported. Mr. Islam says he had to fight to get the police to act on his racist hate mail. It wasn't until after he went to his local paper they opened an investigation. Northumbria Police said they take all reports of hate crime extremely seriously.
Simon Israel reporting.